Hi everyone. Today I'll be doing the vlog review for Supergirl season 1 episode 12. Hands down OMG episode. Seriously, so much has happened in this episode that I'm just like wow. I have been complaining that about for 2 episodes Maxwell Lord has not appeared or nothing has been spoken about him at all, or even the girl that was found in his lab. And now we realize that she is none other than Bizarro. So if you guys do not follow Justice League or Superman series, you would not realize that Bizarro is just the opposite of Supergirl or even Superman himself. So pretty much, if she has, oh like Kara is affected by kryptonite, but that Bizarro is like kryptonite is like sun to Kara. So pretty much the opposite of Kara is the one that works out for um Bizarro. So a lot has happened. Firstly, Maxwell Lord is a bit psycho to my belief because he just pretty much took 7 girls who were in a coma state and used them as a guinea pig to make the perfect Supergirl and then go against her to just kill Supergirl pretty much. I I don't know why is he so against her, but possibly because she's an alien. But other than that, she actually helps out people, so I don't know what's wrong with this breed. And actually, Bizarro calls him my lord, like Maxwell Lord, my lord. Funny but weird still. Um, we have a jealous character in our midst, and that is none other than Jimmy Olsen. Really, really jealous Jimmy. Seriously, get it? Jealous Jimmy. So, both Win and him gets to realize that Kara is going out with Adam Foster, the son of Cat Grant. Not a good choice to my belief because you should never date your boss's son. So we can see that Jimmy isn't really comfortable with it, and definitely Wim is not all up for it either, but he doesn't have a choice because he's pretty much being friend zoned by Kara, leaving him with like no opportunity to even like have a chance with her. Pretty sad about that, but I'm still rooting out for Jimmy Olsen and Kara to be together, so yeah. I'm sorry, Win supporters, I'm sorry, Adam supporters, I'm sorry about that. But we later realized that Cat is a bit too nice to Kara in a way that is pretty much sucking up to Kara because she's dating her son, which is what I said is not good to date your boss's son. Kara does realize that, and yeah. So, still on the love side here, Jimmy Olsen breaks out a bottle with Win, and it is to drown his sorrow, which means he's not happy about Kara dating Adam. So Win actually helps Jimmy out. Like, what the hell? Like, they were once rivals, and then we realized that Win actually feels like there's no hope for him anymore with Kara. So why not just help Jimmy out? Because Jimmy is a good guy, and Kara does love him. But Jimmy does not know that, but we all know that, and we're just waiting and hoping that things would happen. So Win actually tells Jimmy to go for it and stuff like that, and actually be honest with Kara so that she would not end up the wrong guy. But they don't. He doesn't say anything, and yeah, pretty bummed out about that. But while all this is happening, Alex Danvers realizes that Maxwell Lord actually knows about Kara being Kara, or more like Supergirl being Kara Danvers. And that is shown more clearly when Kara goes out with Adam. They finally have their first kiss, which does not excite me at all. I'm sorry, Adam shippers, I am not up for him. And Bizarro comes and takes her away. while she's Kara Danvers, not like when she's Supergirl. So they confirmed that Maxwell Lord actually knows that she's Supergirl. Alex gets hold of him, pretty much brings him to the DEO and puts him in a cage. Despite him not being alien. But yeah, he's a mean guy. A psycho guy, to be honest. Um, so Kara does fight off Bizarro and they shoot Kryptonite to her, but Kryptonite, like I said just now, does not work against her but work for her, but it destroys her face, showing the real Bizarro, like in human form, apart seeing it from cartoons. Um, Maxwell Lord gets very unhappy about it and he asks Bizarro to go after someone that Supergirl loves, and she goes after none other than Jimmy Olsen. I'm so happy for that because that just confirms more that Supergirl loves Jimmy Olsen, Kara Danvers loves Jimmy Olsen, and they should just be together, but not yet. Still not yet. So while Bizarro is talking with Jimmy Olsen because she kidnapped him, or more like man-napped him, maybe, I don't know. She tells him that Kara loves him because they both share the same DNA thanks to the Red Tornado who actually studied her so well, and Alex gave Red Tornado to Maxwell Lord to analyze and he took all these things into consideration, and now there's a bad and good thing about it. So the good thing is that Jimmy Olsen finally realizes that Kara loves him. What is he gonna do about it? Dan dan dan. Surprisingly, he does nothing about it. He pretty much brushes it away when Kara asked him what happened between him and Bizarro. And then he adds that he's gonna go and pick up Lucy from the airport because she went to visit her father. And that's it. Why is he so mean? He loves her. She loves him. What's stopping them? Love is a complicated thing and I've got no idea about it anymore. So just waiting for them to be together and hoping to be together really soon. So of course, while Jimmy was capturing everything, Supergirl came to save him, and they captured Bizarro, and they finally put her to rest, putting her back to the state where she was. Not really coma, but pretty much a dead person. She does thank, as in Bizarro does thank Supergirl for what she has done, and everything is good. But Maxwell Lord actually threatens Eliza Danvers, which is the foster mother of Alex and Kara. And what's gonna happen next? So we see Supergirl flying around, and then in she ends up back at home. But then we see some weird creature crawling up, like just crawling around. It's totally disgusting. I'm not up for roaches or anything, but seriously, it gets to me. And then she finds this weird shell thingy on the table, and she turns around, and this thing just lunges at her. So gross. It's totally gross. Totally gross. I'm not up for next episode anymore because of that disgusting thing. Hopefully it's not a roach or some weird creature. It could be Medusa. Okay, no, it's not gonna be Medusa, but yeah. There's this one thing that Cat Grant says that her son is going back to Opal City. So Opal City is actually a fictional place in the DC comics, but I'm like, does he have a role? Who is Adam Foster now? Okay, so I've got no idea. So yeah. Of course, the most emotional part will be when Adam and Kara break up or part ways because they're just dating right now. But what he says to her is what really affects me as well. Uh, we need to actually learn a lot about life and love. And that was a moment where I actually felt like the TV show connected with me. And I've always said before to everyone who watches TV show that TV shows do teach us a lot. And yeah, that was a really nice moment that I could never ever forget from Supergirl. So of course we know that um Kara and Adam break up, so I'm happy for that, but it's quite sad parting that they have. Some things were said between them and it made a lot of sense. So yeah. I will give this episode a 5-star review because a lot of things were covered. Some things were disgusting, some things were totally psychotic. A lot of Jimmy moment was just making me really happy about it. Adam breaking up with Kara was another plus point for me as well. So a 5-star review for this week's episode, and that's about it. So please like, subscribe, and thanks.